Welcome to Flowgy. In this video we are going to learn how to use different functions that we have available in the display bars. In the beginning, let's look at the toolbar that appears in the Flowgy 3D visualization modules, both in the Visual Surgery modules, like this one on the screen. At the top, we have the toolbar with different options that we will see later. The toolbar is also available in the Solver module, where the visualization of the fluid solution happens, and in the post-processing. In this bar, we have the options to select or modify the visualization of the 3D model. Starting from the left, we select the mode in which we want to visualize the 3D model. Either in a smooth out way, as we see right now, or by visualizing the points of the mesh. The visualization in wire mode, where we visualize the edges of the mesh in a transparent way. With flat wire, we get the same results, but in an opaque way. This would allow us to visualize and analyze the quality of the mesh. The hidden mode, or flat mode, or no visualization at all. As for the color, we can select the color we want to see in the model. We can select none or colors by mesh in case we have several computational models on the same screen. Or the color assigned to each of the faces of the surface mesh. For example, to see the different conditions of contour of the surfaces of the computational model. And we also have the option per word that allows us to visualize the fluid solution that we have stored in its corresponding fluid field. For example, when we change the solution, the way we see the new field of pressure, temperature, or speed changes according to the per word display mode. We can also select what we want to display at any given time. Depending on where we are, we have several options. We have the possibility to visualize the edges that separate the different areas with different contour conditions. Or we have the possibility to visualize the vectors and the isoline field. If we have selected some cells, as we do right now, we can also visualize the selection made in a specific way. The projection used for the visualization of the 3D model can be modified with this option. We can choose between a visualization in perspective or an octagonal display. If we want to see the model in the direction perpendicular to the coordinate axis, we only need to press these three buttons. Along the z-axis in both positive and negative directions, according to the y-axis in positive and negative direction, y and along the x-axis in both positive and negative directions. If we want to select triangles or surface elements, we can do it from this option. Here we have different options to select a 3D model when we use the right mouse button. With the face mode, we will select a single face each time we click with the right mouse button. This way, the face we have chosen will be selected. With the patch mode, we can select a complete surface that has a certain contour condition. In component mode, we can select a complete component in an area that is completely joined by the mesh. In mesh mode, we can select the entire mesh, all the models we currently have in the visualization. And with no selection, we can deactivate the option of being able to make selections on the 3D model with the right mouse button. If we have a certain area selected, either one face or several, we can expand the selection to the adjacent faces by clicking this button. Or we can reverse the selection by clicking the flip button. If you want to clear the selection, we only need to press this button. This will delete the selection and not its content. If we want to delete the selection we have made, we just need to press the trash button. We also have a reset option to restore the main view by just clicking the reset button. When working with the three-dimensional virtual surgery model, some of these options are not available. For example, in the case of visualization, we are only allowed to activate the options Smooth, Points, and None. As for the selection mode, all options are available. However, it is not recommended to remove cells in the virtual surgery model, since this would generate a hole in the mesh and would make the model invalid to continue to the virtual surgery, and we would need to regenerate the model. Therefore, it is only advisable to use the option to delete cells for visual purposes. For example, we have the option to select points on different planes with the option Select Plans from Faces. Then we extend the selection, and yes, we eliminate all those cells by clicking these two buttons. If we remove it through this option, the model will be useless for continuing with the virtual surgery. However, if we use the other option, we will delete the selected cells and the model will still be valid to proceed with the virtual surgery, although this last option is not recommended. And that's how we use different options of the 3D display bar.